Getting into our reviews, Christine's going to talk about Star Trek Lower Decks. We got a new season and we got 3 new episodes so far.
Yes.
Are these any good?
Yes.
You can spoil these. Spoilers.
You have to watch, you personally, Gregory,
Okay.
have to watch Tuvix. Because it is based upon, it's all over Voyager, and it's very based upon the episode you just watched on Voyager about when Neelix and Tuvok get combined in a terrible accident.
Tuvix, but spelled T-W-O.
And it deals with the problem of, like, and they bring it out, like, that Janeway murdered Tuvix.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that she murdered him. And that comes out. And they also have, like, spoilers. Basically, there's a part of an orchid, which we just saw, and Voyager goes into the hall, and they're on Voyager, and it's being turned into a museum, and there's a really kind of anal caretaker there. And
if you want an alternative, if you're going to be watching this, an alternative to watching Star Trek Voyager, that's season 2, episode 24, is Tuvix episode.
Yes.
Don't watch that. Just watch our Chakotay's Odyssey on our page there, where I do a good job summarizing it and having fun with it, let's say.
Yes, well, they had fun with it on Lower Decks. So this time, it was basically, they get combined with the cat woman. So they're the cat.
Cheetah? Was it Kristen Wiig?
No, the cat lady doctor. Anyway, it's funny. And then they have the Janeway and Paris children.
The salamanders.
The salamanders are in it.
Yeah, we saw that episode.
And then they get turned into the Borg, and that terrible Michael McCain clown is there. Yes,
really?
Yes.
Oh, I
he's
just
there.
watched that episode.
And there's another episode when Paris, I remember the thing, and it's all black and white, and he's in a space shuttle. It's like an old show, and that villain is in it too a lot. Anyway, and it's fun. It's fun.
So essentially, what you're saying is they're doing a lot of Voyager stuff.
It's all about Voyager. No, this whole episode is about the Voyager ship, and of course they have the gel packs, and you know how they saved the day with the cheese.
With Neelix's cheese. Oh, that stinky cheese that almost destroyed the ship.
That's what almost destroys the ship. And in order to solve the problem, they get the cheese out and they cheese it all. Yeah. So it really made fun of a lot of those recent Voyager episodes that you've been watching. I think you'd really enjoy this one. It was really funny. And then in the end, it was like a giant organism. All kinds of different people were combined together. And they were saying, well, we just got to look at Captain Janeway's logs to figure out how she solved this problem. And they're like, she murdered them.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. So it was a good episode. So I really liked that one. That one was funny. Yeah. And you would really like it. You'll have to watch it with me. So there's that one. Then I have no bones yet. I must flee. So that one, Mariner.
Is that about Boimler, I'm guessing?
They all get promoted. And and Mariner doesn't. Yeah. They're now called, I forget what they're called now, but Mariner doesn't think she should be promoted and everything. And it's funny with Boimler where he has to live. There's like, he gets stuck by that glowing red part of the ship, and his whole room is all, anyway, it's funny. So there's that one. And then in the Cradle of Vexilon.
Is that a Voyager one as well?
No, I just watched that one. It's about a disc type of planet, not a planet, but like a discs, those discs in space that keep the gravity and everyone lives on the disc.
The space station?
No, it's more like one of those discs. I've seen it in different shows before. I don't know, was that in Cloud
Still
Atlas
a space
or something?
Station.
It's sort of a space station, but not. It's considered a civilization. Anyway, there's a whole computer that's got it all, basically running the civilization. But the captain thinks she can give it a reboot. And it doesn't go so good. She's not really an expert.
Which captain?
The captain of the Cerritos.
What's her name?
Oh, now that you ask, Freeman.
Captain
She's Mariner's
mother. I know she's her mother.
Yeah, so she gets, the planet starts falling apart. Meanwhile, Boimler's got his first he's going to be the boss on a mission, right?
There you go,
but he's so nervous about it all. He keeps on doing everything by himself. And he keeps on trying to, it's something that takes 3 people to do, and he tries to do it himself. He's got his mouth on there, and he's trying to do all
So he's not good at delegating.
No, because if they do it wrong, it will blow up. They're like bombs.
There's
anyway,
always something that's going to blow up one of those Starfleet
so
ships.
Spoiler, in the end, Boimler actually dies. He does blow up, because this planet is shutting down because the captain screwed up the computer, right? It's got lava going everywhere.
Is it the Genesis planet?
Well, it turns into a Genesis. It's rebooting, right? And, but then, anyway, Boimler saves the day, and then he's dead. He turns out like a crisp. But then, of course, the doctor rescues him, saves him, and she doesn't even know how. And then he faints again. She's like, just give him more of that, whatever I just gave him. That seemed to work. So Boimler lives again.
All you gotta do is just get some of that Union Sing Khan blood, and apparently you can just inject it in. That's a cure for death.
She didn't even know what it was that she gave him, and then he comes back to life. Anyway, it was fun.
Okay, so episode 3 is Wrath of Khan references. The first episode is all Voyager. No. What's the second one? The I have no bones yet, I must flee. What's that referencing? No,
it's not really. It's just about them getting promoted, and then Brad the other guy doesn't get cyborg guy doesn't get promoted. It was because he's already turned down a bunch of promotions, but in the end he gets promoted too. So, and we see, oh yes, and in the first couple episodes, there's a new enemy coming. We see the Romulans are there scheming, of course, and they get blown up by this weird little ship. Mm-hmm. And then in the next episode, it has the Klingons. They also come upon this weird little ship, and it blows them up too. So far in the 2 episodes, we've got this new enemy has emerged. It's not the Romulans.
Blowing up other
They showed two separate incidences where they got totally blown up by this tiny little ship.
The Klingons and who?
And the Romulans.
Screw both of them.
Well, the Romulans were scheming, as always, which is funny.
Yeah.
And then they got blown up, and they got disintegrated, and then, so there's and this is every season there's been something happening, like some big overarching thing, right?
Is this show even in canon?
I assume so. It makes fun of everything.
Do we know?
I don't know.
You should look into that.
It's making fun of all the Star Trek stuff, so sure.
Yeah.
It must be. It's intertwined with other shows. I don't care.
Listen,
they say Discovery's in canon. Forget Star Trek canon. Okay? That's my problem. That's why I had to watch this stupid show. Anyway, and then they're in the end, the first season, they're just pretend we didn't exist. Just forget about us.
You didn't have... No one forced you to watch Discovery.
I have to watch it because I need to know what's happening for the future things that are happening.
No one's holding a gun to your head forcing you to watch bad Star Trek shows.
Anyway, this is not a bad show. I love this show. And it's an ode to Star Trek. Even though it makes fun of it, but I still think it's great because I'm such a geek out on all the references. So
parody of a property that you love, can be great,
done by a property. It's done by them. It's not
it's
done by someone else just to be mean about it.
Well, Christine is really enjoying season. Was it season 4 so far?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them again now.
Good. I haven't checked it out, but I'll get around to checking out Lower Decks sometime, and then I'll probably just watch it all straightforward.
Well, you can't. It's only on the Sci-Fi Network. It's not even on Crave.
Oh, they took it off.
Yeah.
Guess I won't be watching anytime soon.
I couldn't find it. I just have it recorded on my PVR. That's why I said you have to watch it with me on my television.
Let us know your thoughts on Star Trek Lower Decks. Have you enjoyed this show? Are you enjoying the new season? Or not? Let us know down in the comments below.